All it takes is a quick peek at any port around the world, and you get the idea.
We live in a really interconnected and interdependent world, certainly in the area of supply chains, global supply chains.
U.S. President Donald Trump is punishing a host of nations, especially China, saying when it comes to trade, the playing field isn't level.
I respect China and I respect President Xi, but they've been killing us. $507 billion in trade deficits last year.
Charles Scuba with Georgetown University's Business School says the number is closer to $350 billion. Still lopsided, but he believes China wants to work out differences with the U.S., and with good reason.
In the long run, the big losers of an escalating trade conflict are consumers everywhere.
Let's take the iconic iPhone, for example. It's assembled in China and obviously imported to the United States, but there are all kinds of parts that make up this phone, and they literally come from all over the world. The audio chips come from the UK, China, South Korea, Japan, and Singapore. The compass, Japan, the US, France, England, China, and South Korea. The iPhone camera from more than 20 different nations, and the glass screen made up in 24 countries. The battery, a whopping 80 different nations. It is just one example, and the IMF chief economist is worried where this feud is headed.
Whether you call it trade war or not would be very worrisome.
They say that the average automobile that manufactured in Michigan crosses the U.S.-Canadian border some 7 times in the production process.
Times have changed. Punishing one nation for a trade imbalance may play well to a crowd, but once consumers start feeling the bite in the wallet, they may very well change their tune. Sean Caleb, CGTN, Washington.